Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress! This is Sword Cleans, and we are digging deeply and greedily. In between episodes, I have done a little bit of work of just going through the various workshops and work orders and trying to organize things a little bit more. We got a few jobs that are now set to be specific to the workshops, mostly down here in the forges. I've tried to kind of reorganize some things so that the forges are a little bit more focused on specific sub-jobs. Oh, we still got leftover statue over there, but I'm actually putting the work orders on the forges and things themselves. The only reason I'm doing this is because we have so many forges, and we have specialized a little bit in terms of our work roles over here, and I was just worried that we might end up with especially like the copper bolts. I was like, oh, we might have like one copper bolt job on each one of these, and then the armorers can't get around to it. Like if the copper bolt job is at top, until the copper bolt finish, they can't work on shields and whatnot. So just I've got these a little bit more specific now. So this forge is only for copper bolts, for example, and doesn't accept generalized work orders. So just trying to clean that up a little bit here and there. What else? Oh, bedrooms. I've first of all put in some beds, or well, designated some beds to be put here. We've got some new bedrooms coming, and then I'm digging out another block here. We've got a lot of people. In fact, I think we need quite a few more bedrooms, but we'll leave that go for now. If we take a look at our various important people, we do have a dungeon master that doesn't have any fancy bedroom set yet, and I can't remember what our status on these bedrooms are here. We've got Aether, Rimtar the Count, then that. Now, did we have, so this hasn't been laid out yet. Did we have another fancy bedroom being made anywhere else? No, I guess that's it. So I think the idea is we're going to move the Count into this and do that. Yeah, I used up all the beds for these bedrooms. I did queue up another group of beds, so we'll let that go, get this set up, and then see what we can do at that point. Other than that, lots of mining projects deep down below. A little bit more greedy. If I move up one level, 2 levels? There you go. So we've got a few places where we're poking through. There we go. There's another dig command. Like, I'm pretty sure there was another spot I was setting up for some digging, and that is the case. So, we'll see what else we can see when we go down there. Wait, do I have... Oh, hold on. I have a link stockpile on one of my stone cutters. Where are you zooming to? Are you zooming to a person? So I have a linked stockpile set up for... Oh, you know what? It might be what I just did over here. Yeah, the Stonecutter's Workshop. So we had our dumping that we were going around with the stone, and I dumped everything over here, and then I was hoping that this would get started cutting stone blocks, and I told it to deliver the finished blocks to here. Although, I guess I don't even have to put that in. It would be the closest stockpile, so it's going to do that. But I guess as soon as you link any stockpile to a workshop, it only interacts with the link stockpile. So it doesn't even have a place to take. Even though I'm only got to give here, it doesn't have anywhere to take from. I could make a little block stockpile here, just a little 1 by 1, and then link it. Or I'm realizing I could just break the links. I don't want to do this. Also, do we leave some wheelbarrows here? That's weird. I guess they use some wheelbarrows to dump stuff and then just ignore the wheelbarrow afterwards. We get granite, galena. So yeah, there's a few things. Galena's silver and lead, I believe. You know, I'm just gonna do this. No, sorry, that's not what I meant to do. Damn it. You stay here. And yeah, just make like 100 blocks. It's a one-time job to like make 100 blocks, just because I want to burn up some of the blocks that are down here. But yeah, I'm gonna just remove the stockpile link. That I think makes a lot of sense. Oh, our little llama's starving again. In the current iteration without DF hack, I really don't enjoy the ranching part of it. So, it would be better if I remembered to like butcher them if I'm not going to do anything. But we'll see. Okay, if I close that. It's some fighting. Oh, I did go ahead and turn off the alarm for the combat, just because it was starting to be a little aggravating, the pop, 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 pop. But the downside is we're not getting, you know, I don't feel like we get the proper sort of real-time noticeable notice of combat. See, because here's the thing. In the old version of Dwarf Fortress, there wasn't a big in-your-face alarm when combat started either, no sound effect. But there weren't as many alerts on the left-hand side. There were actually just 3 little letters that would show up. One was for combat, one was for sparring, and one was for when your world mission's finished. I think was the third one. I can't remember. But it would be really easy to see because there was nothing else over here, so you'd quickly see the little combat letter. Was it like a red R? I can't remember. But here, it kind of gets lost in everything else, at least for me. Yeah, okay, and I had noticed that there was a blind cave over walking around. In fact, there's more than one blind cave over, so I set my military squad to go and do a kill on that. I was looking through the others list over here to see if there's anything problematic. We got a lot of stuff caged up. We could go and we could open the cages. We could drop the cages into magma. We could do a lot of things. I'll probably just leave them caged for now. We'll see. But yeah, I'd sent my squad to go and kill a blind cave ogre because we were getting some interruptions. Looks like we're a little bit cleared up now, so we'll see. All right. Designated a little bit more mining, I think, although I think a lot of it's pretty low priority. Hunting. Close that, see if anything else happens. Giant mole is fighting. Okay, that's fine. We don't care about that. Okay. All of our troops are on staggered training, so yeah, they'll be practicing their combat a little bit. We still have some of these guys. Oh, and the other reason I did make sure to activate a schedule is I want to force them to equip stuff. So we were missing some shields and some helms and lots of boots, which I have gone and scheduled. So we'll do that and we can fill in the gaps with a few other things. Because if we keep digging deeply and greedily, we might need to get into some combat at some point. We shall see. I wonder if the beds are starting to come. Bed. Select material, because we do need a fancy something in here. Nope, no beds yet. Okay. I mean, I guess I could have checked the work order down here. Yeah, still 30 at 30. Hasn't started. I guess I don't have a specialized job for carpentry. Maybe I should do that. I'd worked, yeah, work detail, carpentry. Done. So we have a great carpenter here. Yeah, let's have you focus on all the carpentry. We might need more than one. I mean, this will make the higher quality beds, but we do also have, we have lots of filler thing we're doing. We're doing barrels, buckets. I'm just worried that one carpenter might get overwhelmed. So I'm tempted to turn on another one. See, if you're weaponsmith, you got some ranks in weaponsmithing. Clearly not good enough because I haven't actually assigned you to it, but I still might just go and pick someone else. Someone who doesn't have a military title and doesn't have another job going on. There we go. We're good over here. And focus on carpentry. So they'll only do the one job, which I don't really like having people only do one thing in the early days of a fortress, because it's too easy for them to fall idle and for various types of jobs to not be looked at. But once we got to this population, I really should have done a bit more of a hardcore specialization sooner. The advantage of doing that is you get all the skill on 1 or 2 dwarves or however many you assign to it, because you want people to be making the best possible stuff if they can. So you don't want a bunch of dabblers. If you can avoid it, you want a bunch of masters. Ideally legendary, which can happen very quickly if they do an artifact, but can happen naturally as well. Okay, various craft. Struck some turquoise. Where are we mining that this is happening? Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, did that finish? Where are we? We're here, downstairs. Oh, you must have struck warm stone. Oh, I think I have to designate. I did, we have a glass furnace, so I did designate a collect sand job, but I don't think I have a zone for it. I just realized, so I should do that. Stairs? My priority? No, maybe I'd never designated it. All right. We'll do that. And then I'm also going to want you to channel next to this. Although you don't know that this is warm stone yet, so it'll actually cancel the job one time. Okay, yeah, let me talk about the sand furnace. Because we don't really need a glass industry going on, but I thought it might be interesting to talk about. So our glass furnace over here, what we need to do to make glass is we have to have sand. It has to be collected in some sort of container. So I have a job set up that is just collect sand. I did put a thing, if the amount of sand-bearing items is less than 10. So I think sand goes into bags, I think. So if we have less than 10 units of sand in a bag, then collect some sand. And then after that, we got a job to make raw green glass. Green glass is the easiest one to make because all it needs is sand and coal. The other types of glass, clear and crystal, they need different submaterials. We need pearl ash for one of them. I don't remember what's involved in crystal off the top of my head. Those are what the wikis are for. But I think I do have to designate a sandy area for them to collect some sand. Could be on the surface, but we're going to do it on this other part. As far as I know, sand collection, I don't think it ever like actually consumes the sand. I think a one tile area will do it forever. But tell you what, let me designate this area over here. Let's see, it's 20 sand tiles. There you go, as a sand collection area. Now, they're going to grab the sand from the surface and eventually bring it all the way down deep, deep, deep over here to do the actual glassworks, but that's going to be the way it goes. So there's someone standing in here. Oh, make raw green glass. That did trigger. Okay. And yeah, hopefully the sand job won't actually cancel. I was interrupted by a crundle. What happened over here? Okay. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I'm going to make sure the wires are packing here. I'm going to reset you to a schedule of patrolling the cavern 1. But we also have another cavern. Actually, I don't even know if this is cavern 1 or cavern 2. It's the farming one, so it must be cavern 1. But I did set up another burrow. So I've got a cavern 2 burrow that's set up now. Again, I don't know for sure that this is cavern 2, but this is what I'm calling cavern 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Here, we can actually look at everyone's schedule like this. That's equipment schedule. So this schedule over here, and I realized what I was doing before with the renaming. This is, I was getting confused because this is the patrols schedule. But the individual, so it's just like the category, just the header. This doesn't really do anything. We're going to tell the muscular razors, they're going to have a different job here. Which is going to be 5 people, defend burrow, cavern 2, confirm. So I'm going to cancel the part of this that is cavern 1. Oh, and edit the name of this. So this is going to be Pat Cav 2. And if I don't misclick all the time. Enter, done. There we go. So we're going to put the muscular razors on that. Now, they are going to be doing this all the time, so I'm going to have to make sure to give them some time off from time to time to chill out. I mean, we could do some various... I actually don't know how we... Hey, how do we edit the months that this is automatically active in the Steam version? Is that not possible? Oh, because yeah, in Classic, what you could do is you could set these schedules to be on for a month, off for a month, back and forth, so it gives them some time off. So we may have to manually watch that. But yeah, we'll get some squads patrolling or guarding the caves. They don't actually patrol them. What happens is if an enemy is spotted in those zones, they get told to go and kill stuff like those crundles. So that should help keep the population of the caverns under control a little bit. All right, doing a little cleaning over here. Okay, that stockpile filled up a lot. I just actually increased the size of the stockpile and yet instantly filled up. So we probably have a lot of stuff that's just sitting around in some workshops. Actually, I guess I'll just do this. There we go. Cluttering up space. Now, this stockpile is not set to accept blocks, but we never move these blocks out of here. So in theory, if they get consumed by workshop orders and stuff, eventually there'll be no blocks over here. I could do something to move them out explicitly, but yeah, let's just get some extra space here. Because what can happen in workshops, there's too much stuff in a workshop, it becomes cluttered, and the work in there becomes extremely slow. We do have a lot of seeds. I can probably turn some of them on to be cooked. I could also set up a job to press them into oils and things, but I don't think I need to bother about that. If we weren't getting tallow for our soap, I think we can make it out of oils, but it's going to be okay. Kitchen. Seeds. So I'm going to let you cook. I don't remember if we grow caveweed. Let's leave that off. But yeah, a bunch of things we picked up from the surface. We don't care about that. I'm not going to cook the pigtail seeds or the plump helmet spawn, because we do want to be able to replant those. There we go. But we'll go ahead and cook the rest of it, because we don't need to keep it around. Now, I mean, we'll still only cook, you know, if it'll be random or it's by proximity if it grabs it or not. Lavish meals. What do I set as? Oh, sorry. That was 20 per dose. How many do I set it to keep around? I guess I do have it set to less than 20. For less than 20, make 20. That's probably still fine. I don't think we need to stockpile a massive amount of meals, but I don't know. You know, I might bring it up a little bit now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep 100 around. Keep a bit more of a buffer. That's going to be okay. All right. There you go. More stockpiling. Hey, bags of sand. Look at that. Gypsum platter. Okay. Wheelbarrows. I don't think these are wheelbarrows that are assigned to this stockpile. Yeah, actually, there are none assigned here, which makes sense because we don't haul heavy things like rocks over here. I don't think we need them for bins or logs. I mean, I guess if I'm not sure, I could assign, you know, we clearly have, well, currently I can see 6 wheelbarrows just sitting around doing nothing. I'll assign 4 wheelbarrows to actually be used in the stockpile, just in case they do haul heavy things. I don't know, maybe statues, maybe furniture, but will benefit from a wheelbarrow. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we have lots of non-economic stone. Oh, right, I forgot this is like a really low priority, like level 7 dig job. Just to keep some stone coming in. We've got some hematite. I might, you know what, I'm going to go and cancel this at this point. We can always go and redraw this later. Even on a level 7 job, I've actually got some other level 7 mining jobs designated. And if nothing else, our miners do need some time off from time to time. They're pretty good. Like our miners, I've only currently got 3 of them set. They only do it. All 3 of them are legendary miners, so they dig like crazy fast. Although, just realized, Spear Dwarf. So you're in the military, I suspect. I might want to pop you out of that. This is something that the Dwarf Therapist was really handy for, making it a lot easier to find, to organize your military, as well as organize the laborers. So the Dwarf Therapist has been updated for version 5.0, which is this Steam edition. It still doesn't allow you to assign the laborers currently, but it is quite good for seeing all your dwarves at a glance, as well as being able to organize your military, which is good. I would still love it if you could click on people here, so we'd be able to open this person and see what squad they're in. But in net, if I go through here and just check right there, let's pop you out of that. So what I'm looking for is someone without a job, ideally someone who would have some weapon skills already, but it looks like it's not the case. But I'll put Kivish in here. There we go, instead of Ideth. Although miners do make fairly decent military dwarves, at least especially melee ones. Mining makes you quite strong. Although if you want to make people strong, you can also set up a gymnasium. So there's, where would that be? It's under machines probably. I think, yeah, screw pump. So, because we can work this manually, right? So screw pump is what's used to pump liquids. You can hook it up to power via, if you have a windmill or water mill, and then these axles to move the power from the say the windmill to wherever your pump is or whatever. You can have them operate on their own, but you can also have dwarves operate the screw pumps. They just go over there and, you know, they're, you know, pushing the lever or whatever it is. That's a really good way to build up muscle. The screw pumps don't actually have to do anything either. What you can totally do is, where would I want want to set this up? You know what? Probably on the surface, so that our military doesn't get sun adapted. What you can do, yeah, okay. I need a screw trap, a pipe section, and I think we need mechanisms as well, but I've got those. You can put out a bunch, and then you can like set them to, all right, like work this, someone pump this, and then you set up a custom job, which I'm assuming would work just the same in this game here, for pump operator. Should be somewhere in here. There, pump operating. So what you do is you'd set this up for pump operating, and you'd say only select to do this, and then what you do is you select all of your military dwarves. You assign them to the pump working job, and then they'll go and they'll just work the pumps. Now, they will work them kind of forever because it's a job that never ends. So you're gonna have to like toggle it on and off, but it is a good way for them to build up a bunch of muscle. We are not gonna do that in this game, but it's a very valid way to make some really strong dwarves. Basically, you're just building a gym. Yeah, so glass is happening, presumably. Let's take a look over here at things. Interrupted by Crundle. Like, hopefully that's being dealt with. Here, a little trickle of silver statues that's coming in. Yeah, see, this is what we want to see. We want to see a lot of these masterwork jobs happening, because that's going to be a really good sign that we've got some expert dwarves working on things. Okay, there you go. Digging canceled. That is our channel right here. Priority 1. Go and do that. So we know that's going to be a safe dig. Again, I might want to hatch it up afterwards. Whoa! Dwarf wasn't found dead. Oh, maybe defending this cavern. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. It happens. Oh, someone's grown attached to a weapon. So that can happen with your military dwarves. They grow attached to a weapon, they refuse to use anything else. They do, I believe, get especially good at fighting with that weapon, but it can be disappointing sometimes if they get attached to something that's kind of garbage. So we found another unusual volcanic wall studded with gems. Apparently our steel workflow might need looking at, because we might not be keeping up with things. We're gonna see here. Someone's throwing a tantrum. Get some cranky children. It's probably the Crundle combat here. So we got another volcanic wall studded with gems. What is the deal with these? All right, well, let's do the same thing we did kind of last time, where we're going to do staircase. And yeah, I want high priority. I'm going to dig a staircase in the middle of this. Ooh, hang on. Let's go a little lower here. Oh. Okay. Didn't realize it was going to be kind of tricksy to navigate. This is right on the edge of the map, too. Oh, I'm going down, which is not what I want to do. I want to come up. More levels where we've got lots of room. It's gonna be a long hallway. Here. Okay. Down, down, down. Oh. Connect to there. I wonder if we're gonna find more socks. Are we going to find more water? We get so many of these notifications, it can be hard to keep up with. Oh, Rimtar has become a count. We did get nominated for that. Ah, and his requirements have gone up. He's currently got a decent study, but he wants a throne room, which is just the next phrase up. I'm thinking this might not be enough. If we keep ranking up very quickly, we might need a truly grandiose set of royal bedrooms. So let's go ahead and do that. In fact, I'm going to keep this on 1 priority mining. We're going to go and just make some huge rooms for our royal. Especially since we actually might get the king or queen of our dwarven civilization to come visit us at some point. This is going to be the throne room. Actually, I'm going to go even bigger. There you go. Do we want it so far out of the way? I might want to put it on a separate floor. You know, I kind of think I'm going to do that. Cancel you. Let's do a big thing down here. All right, I like that. So, diggle this. Still go with some kind of interestingly shaped room. That. And then there we go. Just real big throne room. I should probably leave some pillars in or something just to look cool. You don't have to worry about collapse, but leaving pillars in can make things look quite interesting. Where do I want to put them? You do 1x1s. Often I do 2x2 pillars. I don't know why, but especially depending on what the tile set is, they can look really, really nice. One downside, it's not centered, but we could put a couple of chairs in there. You know, they can have their spouse or maybe some kind of an advisor or something ready to go. Then I'm gonna have I could have things come off the side. Maybe I will just go and align them back here. Is that actually aligned? I feel like I might be doing this wrong. Okay. I want a hallway. We'll put the doors there. So now I want a grand dining room. I think I want it to be an even number of tiles vertically like this, because that will make it easier to make a really impressive big table. And then bedroom, I guess I could just put the bedroom behind all this too. Okay. And then I'll make, for whatever reason, I'm going to make the bedroom longer this way. All right. And I know I said it like number one priority and it's competing with other things, but I kind of wanted this sooner. So this is going to be a truly grand place ready for the highest rank nobles. Because if we do well enough, the leader of our civilization might come and live here. And then this, I believe, will be in a position where we can do some great things. Something that could be fun to do as well. Sometimes I do like to make multi-level rooms for our royals. It doesn't actually do anything. I don't recognize it generally as part of the room. Although I guess you could designate the zone for multiple levels, which I don't think you could have done before, but I think you could now. Yeah, because it used to be bedrooms and stuff like that. It operated out of a particular object. You didn't designate it with like the Z button like you do now. So you were kind of limited to a certain Z level and how things could flow. But yeah, that is interesting. But I don't think I'll worry about it. We could always add it in later, and it's going to be okay. So yeah, we'll diggy hole here. Oh, someone gave birth. Various auto jobs are completing. Yeah, masterpieces, sparring. Okay, steel bars. So if we come down over here. Now, if we check our workshop, we got plenty of smelting over there. And steel bars. It might just be a question of prioritizing. I did go and queue up a few manual like repeat jobs over here just to quickly like try to burn through a bunch of these backup jobs, but maybe it's filling up too much and slowing things down. I mean, things are still happening over time. Yeah, see, like this, like I didn't necessarily want to go and set up a job to smelt all these things. I'm like, a workshop order. And I'm like, oh, I'll queue up a handful of those. Now, who works these? That's actually a thing. I I think it's just a miscellaneous job that someone is randomly picking up. What is this? Oh, this is my carpentry, which should be renamed here. Okay. Yeah, let's make a new one. Or furnace operator, I think, is the job. Wood burner. Furnace operator. Now, there is skill involved. I suspect this just mostly has to do with how long it takes them to complete things. Because I don't think, like, there's a quality or anything to the work. And I think I will take... What is this? You're a performer. But you're also recruited. Here, I'm going to go and assign you to this. But otherwise, I'm going to try to find some people who are free and don't appear to be in the military. See, recruits. Actually, I might be fine with everyone does this. Yeah, I'm going to set everyone does this. But the big thing is I want some people. So I have 3 people who only do this now. And that's the thing. I want to make sure they're always available. Now, it doesn't help that they have to, like, take a huge walk to get down here. I could at least supply them with some nearby meals. For the situations where they get hungry. Oh, yeah, I actually want to set that up. Although, ooh, I might want to save the high quality stuff. Maybe I do intentionally want to choose some less good. See, I have no quality attached to that. None there. I'll have the bauxite table. And, or generic jet table over there. Okay, that's going to be fine. Then... what we got for not having enough specialists on these jobs, but we're working on it. Okay, let's make a zone for a dining hall. It's not going to be very impressive. Oh, rejected, not enclosed. It has to be enclosed to make the room? What? Oh, beyond paint, not on multi. There you go. All right, a little bit of a dining hall, and then I'm going to make a tiny little stockpile here. We'll 1x1 stockpile. So this is going to be basement food. So it is going to be food, but specifically, yeah. I'm just going to allow prepared meals. Oh, I see. That was the meat category. So I think this will be okay if I just do this, just prepared meals. And then I'm going to say something like you were going to take. Sorry, was it? Take. There we go. So take any prepared meals that are in this stockpile. Or take prepared meals that are over here. There we go. So it's only a 1x1 stockpile over here. So it, you know, won't steal everything from everywhere. But this should ensure that we have one container of prepared food sitting down here. And I guess I'll do exactly the same thing. Go with drinks. None. Any kind of drink. I mean, if we have any of those, that's fine too. And close this. And yeah, take from here. And take from here. Done. Okay. So people should constantly make sure we're topped off down over here. Sword Dwarf has been found dead. Yeah, I guess our little patrol of the caverns might be backfiring a little bit. I mean, hopefully they're mostly winning. But I don't know. Troglodytes, Plump Helmet Man. Okay, they're caged. I have to filter out the caged ones here. We have hungry heads. That's a little freaky sounding. And a little crawly hands. Huh. Okay, not terribly keen on that. Find people with no jobs assigned. Oh, you're already in a military. You? Yeah, it's definitely the patrols that are getting booped here. I'm gonna do, just because I know there's a bunch of hostiles over here. I'm just gonna tell you to station over here. And we'll have to remember to cancel that afterwards. But hopefully they'll just kill a few things in a group. Yeah, found dead. You want to be a citizen? Sure. And another bard. Okay. Fair, fine. So we're missing some of the combat stuff because we don't have the alert now. We're not getting them in real time. Masterwork. Okay, I'm getting some shields. Yeah, we're definitely making steel. Just not enough to keep up like with the demand instantly, but that's okay. Forged steel. As long as the steel itself isn't being canceled, but it shouldn't be. Our drinks are good. Actually, we have a ridiculous number of drinks. There you go, squad. Yeah, there we go. Fighting the hungry heads. Oh, grown attached to a steel battle axe. That I'm not going to complain about at all. Out of plump helmet spawns. Okay, I think no one's currently fighting, so I'm going to cancel the orders. Did they leave some clothes on the ground? Oh, they're pretty worn clothes. I guess that's semi-legit. Oh, hold on. Are we still fighting? Also, do we have a new blind cave order? Or is that an old message? There's some reach. Oh no, they're all caged. Oh, we still have some hungry heads. Oh, which I just lost. Right there. I'm going to put a kill order on here, because at least then I don't have to worry about canceling it. Because once it's dead, it'll just cancel the job. Alright. So trying to do a little bit of cleaning. Child throwing a tantrum. I mean, that is what children do, to be fair. I like the mugs are coming in nicely. Gonna have some great trading opportunities. So what I'm thinking, so I think this is cavern level 1, right? Or at least it's a cavern level. Let's put out some random traps on this level to maybe catch the random things that can be around here. Use closest material, yeah. So I'm just like, in all these little choke points, I'm just gonna like put a smattering of traps. Just, yeah, casually catch things that might be wandering these caverns. Keep the population a bit under control. Yeah. Just these random choke points. Even here. I mean, the bad guys don't know where they are. So we don't necessarily have to be brilliant, but like something like that. There we go. Just a smattering. Okay. Fish cleaner's been found dead. Wait, here? Whoa, 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 whoa. There? That's the tile that was highlighted. it's highlighting this tile right here. In bed. Do we have a vampire? Oh, did we lose? We have some more theft. Oh yes, the dwarven child's being bad. We have to do some punishment. Let's interrogate. Oh, wow, no witnesses. That's frustrating. Let's interrogate this child. Have you been bad? Yeah, you've been throwing a fit. We'll interrogate you there as well. Huh. I thought there might have been a crime report for the dead body, but apparently not. Oh wait, this is the hospital. It's not a dorm. So someone came to the hospital and then died in here. Okay. Probably one of our soldiers who was involved in one of the fights, actually. I suspect there's a missing person right there. Okay. Ooh. What is with the symbol? Is this someone who's missing? Strange. Okay. I had engraved a few slabs because I had noticed, so if we go to the stonecutter's workshop here, okay, close. Stoneworker's workshop. One of the things you can do is engrave a slab. We constructed some slabs, we can engrave them. And if we look through here, we can see some people who haven't been memorialized with no slabs. Well, I guess, now see, some people are entombed. But some people aren't memorialized at all, and I'm wondering if they're going to rise up as ghosts. Ooh, they moved. Okay, hold on a sec. Just going to pause here. So, where do we actually put down... There we go, slab. We definitely want to select for this. What? What? Oh. Oh, I put down engrave and picked someone. It must have canceled. Maybe we don't have any raw slabs. Okay, I think we'd make the slabs here, or it might be the Craftwork Workshop. I think they might have changed it. Oh no, make rock slab here. I feel like it might have used to have been at the Craftwork Workshop. So first, just make 10 rock slabs with nothing special going on. Then we are going to keep an eye over here. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in this episode. Next episode, we're going to figure out what the artifact is doing, and we'll see what we can do to memorialize our dwarves. Folks, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.